Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you here to Morton Junior High School for championship night of the IESA 7th grade Class 4A state tournament. We've got two games to bring you here tonight, live on Central Illinois Sports, and we've got crews at all four classes here tonight bringing you state championship action for 7th grade girls basketball. Coming up here first, it's going to be our third place contest. It'll be the Frankfort Hickory Creek Tigers taking on the Willowbrook Westview Wildcats, two teams that hope to end their night with a little bit of celebration and a little bit of fun here competing in tonight's third place contest. You're watching the pregame show here on Central Illinois Sports. We'll step away to tell you about some of the wonderful sponsors who help bring us high school and junior high basketball all season long on our platform. And when we come back, we'll get you ready for our third place contest live from Morton Junior High School.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
We welcome you back here to Morton Junior High School for the IESA 7th grade Class 4A state third place game between Frankfort, Hickory Creek, and Willowbrook Westview Hills. Let's tell you about these two teams and their road through last weekend's quarterfinal and semifinal matchups. We'll start tonight with the Frankfort Hickory Creek Tigers. This team came in very hot. Came in with a record of 22 wins, no losses. They defeated St. Jacob Triad by a score of 33-30 in a game that this team actually trailed by 12 points in the third quarter and were able to put forth a heck of a rally and earn their way into the semifinal berth. Semifinals did not necessarily go their way, though. They were defeated by Normal Kingsley 29-20 to find themselves here in the third place game tonight. This is a very nice Frankfort Hickory Creek team that has two really nice standout players on it. The first you're going to see tonight is number 15, Haven Enselman. The nice forward inside. She has some very nice handles for a 7th grader, sees the court very well, has some nice passing skills, and when she gets into the interior, she is a very, very tough person to stop on the defensive side and somebody that definitely is going to have to be watched upon by the Westview Hills defense here tonight. The other player is Katie Harper. This is a player that took a large standout role in the semifinal after Enselman got into some foul trouble. And so keep an eye on number 20 tonight also as well. Enselman has 26 points in 2 games in this tournament. Katie Harper has 17. And the third part of this scoring attack for Hickory Creek is the shifty little guard, number 33, Molly Shanahan. She chipped in with 7 points. You'll see some girls like Bridget Gallagher, along with Declan Fell, Mackenzie Onick, Jayla Thomas, as Caitlin Martin will dig deep into her bench here tonight in the third place contest. For Hickory Creek, several wins on the season as they were undefeated coming into the postseason. They have defeated teams like New Lenox Liberty, who is also playing in this tournament in the championship game. a little bit later tonight. They've defeated Lumetics Martino, they've defeated Lamont Old Quarry, Homewood Hart, Manuka, and several others along their way this season. They defeated Frankfort Summit Hill in the regional semifinal, Flossmoor Parker in the regional championship, and Homewood Hart in the sectional championship to earn their right to be here at Morton tonight. We'll step away for a quick minute. When we come back, we'll tell you about the Willowbrook Westview Hills Wildcats, the opponent coming up here in our third place game live from Morton.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
We welcome you back here on Central Illinois Sports, live from Morton Junior High School. It's our third place game for Class 4A here. Jack, John, Charlie, the rest of our team spread out across the other three sites here, as we'll bring you complete coverage of the 7th grade tournaments along with the 8th grade girls tournaments coming up next weekend. With your sponsorship package that you purchased here to be on our broadcast tonight, that also gets you access into the 8th grade tournaments next weekend, so you'll be able to watch those live as you wish from the comfort of your home. Well, let's tell you about the other team tonight here in our third place contest. It's the Willowbrook Westview Hills Wildcats. This team defeated Arlington Heights South by a score of 34-29 in the quarterfinal on Saturday. They lost to New Lenox Liberty by a score of 16-9 in a night where the Rims just seemed to have the lid strapped on tight for this Wildcat squad as they struggled to find any points on the board. They also battled some foul trouble that we'll tell you about here as well. The big gun on this Wildcat squad, number 40, Sophia Johnson, the 7th grade forward, who is a force on the court. She is able to get in post position. She's able to establish, takes up some nice space. She's got a little bit of height to her, and she's very strong for a 7th grader. And she definitely is somebody to keep a watch on here. She got into foul trouble in the semifinal, and that made things very, very difficult for this Wildcats offense. They've got some really crafty guards in the backcourt, including Reese McKissack, along with Elena Valajos, Elise Valisu. The other person to keep an eye on this Wildcat squad is number 23, Carly Brunel, another forward who brings a lot of height and handles in the backcourt. This is a young lady that has some height but can play a guard position very well. She really stepped up in that semifinal to try and keep it within a puncher's chance for the Wildcats and Tim Strizo's squad. They came into this season with a record of 12 wins, 1 loss. They have defeated Lamont Old Quarry. They have defeated Butler Oakbrook, Westmont Junior High, Darien Eisenhower, along with others. Their road to the postseason, they defeated Homer Glen Homer in the regional semifinal, defeated Lamont Old Quarry in a regional championship, and defeated Bolingbrook Jane Addams in their sectional title game. It's a game that should see a little bit of an up and down pace here. You hope to see both of these teams kind of stretch their legs and have a little bit of fun here tonight as they both play for third place and kind of get to have a little more of a relaxed atmosphere. I know we heard the coach in the post game from Saturday from Westview Hills, heard Tim Strizo talk to his team and say, we're going to come down and have fun tonight. We're going to fun on Thursday. Aren't going to have a lot of practice. So these girls should have some fresh legs. They should be all in some high spirits. For the other side, on the Frankfort Hickory Creek locker room, we could hear music blaring back here into the gym area from their locker room. So you know both of these teams just here to have some fun tonight and hopefully give us a good show as we'll get ready for our state championship game coming up later. That will be between New Lenox Liberty and Normal Kingsley. We'll step away for a couple of minutes. When we get back, we'll get you ready for this one. It's Westview Hills taking on Hickory Creek in our third place contest here from Morton.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR. TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Welcome you back here live from Morton Junior High School. It's Frankfort Hickory Creek taking on Willowbrook Westview Hills here tonight in our third place contest for Class 4A. Let's go down the rosters here real quick for both teams. Make sure we introduce you to every player who's on these teams tonight. For Willowbrook Westview Hills, number 3 is a 6th grade guard, Stella Anfuso. Number 4, a 6th grade guard, Reese McKissick. Number 5, a 6th grade forward, Adriana Madrid. Number 11, the 7th grade guard, who will be the point guard on this team, Elena Villanos. Number 13, a 7th grade guard, Elise Valisu. Number 14, a 7th grade forward, Maddie Kimball. Number 15, a 6th grade forward, Isabella Bolden. Number 20, a 7th grade center, Lauren Lipinski. Number 23, a 7th grade center/forward, Carly Brunel. And number 40, the 7th grade forward, is Sophia Johnson for Tim Strizo's Willowbrook Westview Hills Wildcats. That is a mouthful. On the other side, for Frankfort Hickory Creek, Caitlin Martin's team, her roster is this. A 7th grade guard, number 2 is Kate O'Connor. Number 3, a 7th grade forward, is Jayla Thomas. Number 5, a 7th grade center, is Emerson Callahan. Number 11, a 7th grade guard, Bridget Gallagher. Number 12, a 7th grade guard, Logan Lyons. Number 15, the 7th grade center, is Haven Enselman. Number 20, a 7th grade guard, Katie Harper. Number 21, a 7th grade guard, is Declan File. Number 22, a 7th grade guard, Elise Meter. Number 25, the 7th grade guard, Mackenzie Onick. Number 33, a 7th grade guard, Molly Shanahan. Number 34, a 7th grade forward, Sienna Williams. And number 35, a 7th grade center, Brooke Bonesu. That is the squad for Caitlin Martin's Frankfort Hickory Creek Tigers. We are going to step aside for a couple of minutes. They'll have a national anthem and some introductory remarks that they make before the start of each game here at the tournament. When we come back, we'll get you ready for starting lineups in our third place contest here live from Morton Junior High School. You're watching it all live on Central Illinois Sports.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
We welcome you back here live on Central Illinois Sports as we get you ready for the third place contest of our Class 4A state finals night here. It's the Frankfort Hickory Creek Tigers taking on the Willowbrook Westview Hills Wildcats. Let's introduce you to the starting lineups here for both teams. They're going to introduce our officials here first, as they have done all tournament here. Of course, all of these officials, hardworking guys, taking time away from their day jobs and sometimes their night jobs to be here with us. And, of course, we are in need of officials across all sports and all classes here in the state of Illinois, and we appreciate these gentlemen's efforts here for us this evening. We remind you you'll have access to the championship game later on tonight afterwards, and we'll try and stick around for the trophy presentations here. We'll see how time allows in between, as we'll need to reset our streams and get everything ready to go. Let's start with the starting lineup for the Willowbrook Westview Hills Wildcats. Tim Strizo's team in their dark purple jerseys here tonight. Number 4, the 6th grade guard, is Reese McKissick. Number 11, the 7th grade point guard, number 11, Elena Valajos. At a guard, a 7th grader, number 14, Maddie Kimball. Out of center, number 7, number 23 is Carly Brunel. And at forward, the 7th grader, number 40, is Sophia Johnson. It'll be McKissick, Valajos, Kimball, Brunel, and Johnson for Tim Strizo's Westview Hills Wildcats. On the other side, for the Frankfort Hickory Creek Tigers, wearing their home whites here tonight with orange numbers and letters. Starting lineup for Caitlin Martin's squad looks like this. It's going to be number 11, a 7th grade guard, Bridget Gallagher, along with number 15, the talented 7th grade center, number 15, Haven Enselman. Out of forward, number 20, a 7th grader, Katie Harper, along with number 33, the 7th grade guard, Molly Shanahan, and the 5th starter tonight, a 7th grade center, number 35, Brooke Bonesu. They'll get things tended to on the court here tonight, as it is a sparse crowd as some of the downstate travel here. Several people looking it up saying we can actually hear him, because there aren't that many people here tonight. We'll get ready to go here as the officials take their positions here at center court. Teams get their last check-ins at the bench with their coaching staffs, and we are ready to rock here for tonight's third place contest. Somebody gets to end their season with a win here tonight. The other says, hey, we still get to take home a nice 4th place trophy that'll look really nice in our rack. Westview Hills in the dark navy blue jerseys, yellow letters and trim tonight with some white trim around there. And Frankfort Hickory Creek in their home whites. It'll be Johnson lining up against Enselman. The tip is bounced around and goes down to Sophia Johnson. We'll have a quick tie-up right here in the middle of the court. And Willowbrook Westview Hills was able to get the initial possession, so the jump ball will go to Frankfort Hickory Creek. Just underway here in our first quarter tonight. And so glad you're joining us alongside here on a very pleasant December evening here in West Central Illinois. With the basketball, this is now Shanahan. Dribbles around, tosses it out to Harper. Stops at the short corner, gets stolen away from Valajos. Here comes Westview Hills with their first possession of the basketball game. They work it now back out to Brunel on the right wing. Running jumper with the right hand is good for Carly Brunel, and we are underway with a 2-0 lead here for the Wildcats. Shanahan acting as the ball handler here tonight. We're going to get our first foul of the evening, and that's going to be an offensive foul against Hickory Creek, as it'll go against Bridget Gallagher. It's going to be her first personal foul, team first of the quarter here. As we remind you, because we've got to remind ourselves, after 5 team fouls now, we go to double bonus shooting. There's no more 1-and-1 here in the land of Lincoln. Brunel with the basketball, looks for Johnson inside, gets it in. She's double teamed, has to kick it back out to Vlahos. They work it around the perimeter. 3-ball from Brunel is no good, rebounded by Enselman. She looks ahead, pushes it down to Katie Harper. Harper goes up with it, bounces around the rim, and no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Reese McKissack. 2-0 lead for the Wildcats, trying to add more on the scoreboard. Here's Vlahos has it. Tosses it quickly now down into Brunel. Back out to the volleyball line, and the Wildcats will reset here. Vlahos, free throw jumper off the back of the glass is no good. She'll chase down her own rebound. They work it down. Now it's a long 3-ball from Carly Brunel, and it's good. Carly Brunel gets it from 19-9, and it's a 5-0 lead for Willowbrook Westview Hills here with 4:28 left to go in the first. Driving in is Harper. Goes through triple coverage, up with the left hand, off the glass is no good. For this Willowbrook Westview Hills team, they're just happy to get some points on the board. They only got 9 up in the semifinal, as it was a very, very rough evening. They get it down to Vlahos. Down with the block, she's double teamed, kicks it back out to Brunel as they work it around the perimeter. McKissack, 3 balls up, and she's going to get fouled by Katie Harper. We'll show you that last play on our Northwestern Mutual replay here. They work it down. Now it's a long 3-ball from Carly Brunel, and it's good for the Wildcats. The first one for Vlahos is up and good. Personal foul was issued against Katie Harper. It's her first, team second. McKissack missed the second. It was a 3-point attempt that she got fouled on, so she'll go here for a third try. Brunel got the rebound. It was no good. It's still tipped and fought for. Johnson's going to get it. Vlahos comes back out with it. Brunel fires up another 3, and it's good. Carly Brunel has got the hot hand right now. It's a 9-0 lead here for Willowbrook Westview Hills. A long 3 from Enselman to answer. Won't find the mark that time. Rebound is going to come down into the hands of Maddie Kimball. And we'll get a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Willowbrook Westview Hills. It's going to be full court pressure here from Frankfort Hickory Creek. 3 up front, 1-1 as a diamond 1 press here. They try to work it through. They get it to McKissack. She drives in, gets tipped away from Katie Harper, and goes out of bounds. And they say that's going to go off the hands of McKissack, and it'll be Hickory Creek basketball. We will expect to see this gym fill up here a little bit later, as Normal Kingsley will likely bring a large contingent with a very short drive here from the Normal Bloomington area. Harper with the basketball, drives through double coverage, kicks it back out to Gallagher. Almost traveled, no call. Now it's going to be a 3 from Enselman at the top of the key. Off the glass is good for Haven Enselman, and she'll get Hickory Creek on the board. 9-3 here in the early going of this one. Vlahos with the basketball, drives in, gets tipped away, and we'll have a jump ball as Gallagher was able to get her hands on it, and we'll head back down the other direction for Hickory Creek. 3:03 left to go here in the first quarter, so glad you're joining us alongside here on Central Illinois Sports. Brian Shoemaker with a couple of nice ladies from Morton Junior High who are helping us out on the camera duties here this evening. Brunel's going to be able to steal, drives in, goes up with it. She'll get fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line as we take a quick look at that steal and go to the basket here on our Northwestern. Brunel's going to be able to steal, drives in, goes up with it. First free throw is no good there for Brunel. Gallagher picked up the foul. It's her second personal. Second free throw is up and good now. It's a 10-3 lead here for Westview Hills as they have eclipsed their scoring total from all 4 quarters in the semifinal. Enselman drives in. Runner with the right hand. Won't go down. Brunel grabbed the rebound. Westview Hills back on the attack here. Brunel drives in. We apologize that we had to step away there for just a second. We were having some battery issues, and we were afraid we were going to lose our computer, which would make it very difficult for us to bring you the broadcast here. While we were stepped away, Sophia Johnson picked up the foul. It's her first for Westview Hills and their team first of the quarter here. Hickory Creek able to pick up a free throw here. It's a 12-4 basketball game with 2:12 left to go here in the opening period. They get it to Johnson on the left side. Takes a dribble, gets it tipped away from Harper. Still with the basketball, kicks it back out to Valajos. She'll work to the right side. Long three ball on the way from Carly. No good. Loose ball rebound. Harper had tried to get in on it. So did McKissack, and it'll go off the hands of the Wildcats. And we'll head back down the other way. Hickory Creek trying to tag into an 8-point deficit here. They trail 12-8 with 1:55 left to go here in our opening quarter. With the basketball now, this is Enselman tries to drive around Valajos, and Valajos will get picked up for the foul. That's going to be her first personal. Team second of the quarter here against Westview Hills. Tim Strizo wants to take a quick timeout. We'll take it too. It's Westview Hills 12, Hickory Creek 4. We'll be back at the end here in 60 seconds.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Wildcats took the timeout. It was their first of the basketball game with 1:40 left to go here in the first as the inbound comes into Harper. They quickly work it down. Baseline jumper, no good from Gallagher. And the ball will go out of bounds on the rebound try, and it'll belong to the Wildcats. Willowbrook Westview Hills with not many games on its IESA schedule, as we see that sometimes with upstate teams. Only about 13 games in the regular season before they got into postseason play. But this team has found a way to put things together. Very talented in a lot of positions, especially up in the front court. Wildcats will inbound the basketball. Kimball will be the trigger person. Gets it down to the corner to Brunel. Johnson's wide open. They tried to get it to her, and Bonsu was able to intercept it, but she took an extra step. It'll be a turnover here against Hickory Creek. Checking in for Frankfort's number 22, that is Elise Meter, the 7th grade guard. Sitting down will be Bridget Gallagher. They work it into Brunel. Ball fake, drives in. Up and easy for the layup is Carly Brunel. Give her 2 more. And now it's a 14-4 basketball game here with 1:13 left to go in the quarter. Harper drives in up with the left hand. It's no good, and she'll get fouled. We'll show you that last Brunel layup here on our Northwestern Mutual replay. They work it into Brunel. Ball fake, drives in. Up and easy for the layup. First free throw is up and good. That makes it a 14-5 game. Johnson picked up the foul. That is her second. She battled foul trouble in the semifinal as well, and that was a big detriment to this Westview Hills team. Harper at the free throw line. Second one is also up and good. It's a 14-6 basketball game here with 1:10 left to go in the opening period. It's our third place contest here in the Class 4A state championship night from Morton. McKissack drives in, gets stolen away from Shanahan. Harper looks up to Enselman. Finds the big center going up with the left hand and count it and good. And we'll show you that on the Northwestern Mutual replay as Haven Enselman gets the opportunity stolen away from Shanahan. Fashion 3-point Harper looks up to Enselman. Harper able to find her up the big center going up with the left hand and count. Free throw is up and no good. It's fought for and comes down into Westview Hills. Last foul was called against Carly Brunel. It's going to be her first personal as well. We get another foul in the court. We'll be in bonus here as Bonesu able to tip it out, and it will stay with Westview Hills. Jayla Thomas will check in here for Hickory Creek off the bench. Bonesu will take a seat with 37 seconds left to go here in the opening period. It's been a fun ball game as we expected it to see a little bit of an up and down pace here from these teams in the third place contest here tonight. Vallajos will take it across the time stripe, looking for Brunel on the pick and roll. She gets bumped into by Enselman as they were both going for the basketball. It goes out of bounds and will stay here with the Wildcats. 30 seconds left to go here in our opening frame. Enselman got a hand on it again. She is long and lanky and adds a lot of skill to this team. A forward that can play a guard, shoot outside, and be a force inside as well. They try to get it in. It's a loose ball, and it'll be a scramble on the floor for it. The jump ball will be called, and we'll stay here on the Wildcats side of the court. 26.5 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Some of the crowd starting to file in here for Normal Kingsley. As they get it into Vallajos, she has to throw to save it in. It's Enselman with the steal. Enselman, the larceny, goes up with the layup, no good. It's a fight for the rebound, and McKissick grabs it. Now gets tipped away from Jayla Thomas. Shanahan's got it, gets it over to Harper. Drives to the left side. Enselman's three is good. Haven Enselman knocks it down, and just like that, Hickory Creek is right back in this contest. It's 14-11, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. McKissack fires one off the back of the iron and no good. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's a fun one here in Morton. Westview Hills leads Hickory Creek 14-11. We're back with second quarter play-by-play in 60 seconds.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on
We welcome you back here on Central Illinois Sports. It's the third place game for Class 4A for the 7th grade girls from Morton Junior High School. As Westview Hills led 14-4. And it was a 7-0 run here for the Tigers to end things. And now they trail by 3. They'll have the basketball here to start our second quarter. Katie Harper will bring it across the half-court line here for the team in white. Stops at the left elbow. They work it back around now to Enselman. Thinks about the long three ball. Instead whips it across to Harper. She'll fire one up from the left wing. Shot is no good. And Enselman will snag the board. It's a zone look here for Westview Hills. Johnson still on the court now with 2 fouls for the Wildcats. Enselman on the right wing. Fires up another one from long range. It's off the back of the rim. Jayla Thomas fighting in there for the rebound for Hickory Creek, but it falls into the hands of Kimball instead. This Hickory Creek team has made a point of coming back from big deficits here, as now It's going to be a 3 on the way from Brunel. Her shot does not find the mark. Johnson gets the rebound, goes up with the right hand and gets fouled, and she will go to the free throw line. Will a 7th grade forward, Sophia Johnson. Foul's going to go against number 11. That's going to be Bridget Gallagher. That's going to be the 3rd personal, I believe. No, we'll see who they give it to there. They whistle it up for 15. They give it to Enselman. So it's going to be Enselman's first. Team first of the quarter here for Hickory Creek. Bonsu checks back in, along with Jayla Thomas here for Hickory Creek. Second free throw from Johnson is up and good. It's a 15-11 contest here with 5:12 left to go in the first half. Hickory Creek trailed by as many as 12 in the 3rd quarter of the quarterfinal game and were able to make their way into the Final Four. They've already had to battle back from a 10-point deficit to stay within striking distance on this one, as the 3-point shot from Shanahan is no good and goes out of bounds. It's a box look on the inbounds here for Hickory Creek as Katie Harper will inbound. Hickory Creek's only got 1 loss on their season. They'd like to keep it that way tonight, but they've got to come back from this 4-point hole here in the 2nd quarter. Harper gets it, ball fake, and drives into triple coverage. Goes up with the left hand, high off the glass is no good. And now Shanahan will grab the loose ball rebound. Gallagher with it, ball fake, moves to the right side. She'll give it back up to Harper. Harper will fire up another one, and it's no good. Carly Brunel with the rebound for Westview Hills. Vallajos will move with it. She is a crafty little point guard if we've seen one at the 7th grade level. Fires up a long 3, it will not find the mark, and it'll go out of bounds. It was a light crowd here just about 15 minutes ago, as it's a little bit of a drive for both of these teams to get here to Morton Junior High School. But now we're starting to see some fans here filling in, and we'll get a little bit of excitement here as we go. Jayla Thomas got it on a nice play from Katie Harper. When she went up, she thought she might get blocked and instead just came back down on the hop. It'll be a travel. Mackenzie Oenick checks back in here for Hickory Creek, number 25, as Bonsu took a seat. Harper diving in on the steal. It's still a loose ball. Kimball comes up for it. She'll dive in, gives it back to Brunel. They'll get it to Vallajos, and now Westview Hills will reset. They toss it down into Johnson. Tries to front up, bumps into Enselman, and loses the basketball. This is Harper. Harper against Vallajos. Goes up with the left hand. Layup is no good. Rebound for Enselman's no good. Bodies flying all over the floor here. And Westview Hills comes out of the fray with the basketball. Vallajos driving in, kicks it out to the right wing. This is Brunel. She thinks about the long 3. Instead dishes into the post to Sophia Johnson. Her move no good. Enselman grabs the rebound and tips it out to Katie Harper. Harper pushes it to Thomas. This is Enselman. Right wing 3 is no good. It's going to be a loose ball rebound, and Sophia Johnson comes down with it. 3:23 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. 15-11 in a very up-and-down game. Brunel on the pass from Vallajos. Gets it up and good. Carly Brunel on the dandy dime from Elena Vallajos, so it's a 17-11 ball game. Jayla Harper with the basketball to Enselman now. They bounce pass over to Harper. She'll drive left baseline. Goes up with the left hand. No good. Kimball comes down with the rebound. Gets tipped away. Stolen from Katie Harper. She goes up with it. She'll get fouled and go to the free throw line for 2 tries with 2:54 left to go here in the first half. It's the first foul of the quarter against the Wildcats. And that gets whistled against number 14, Maddie Kimball. It'll be her first personal. Harper's first free throw is up and good. That makes it a 17-12 basketball game. Shanahan will check back in for Hickory Creek. Checking in for Willowbrook Westview Hills is number 5, Adriana Madrid, the 6th grade forward. Second free throw from Harper is up and good. She's having a nice night so far. It's a 17-13 ball game here. 2:54 left to go in the first half. Vallajos dribbles down to the left side, looking for Johnson, tosses it down into Sophia Johnson. She finishes. 2 really nice assists here from Elena Vallajos. And it's a 19-13 basketball game. Enselman drives in, draws contact, goes up. They say that'll be a foul on the floor. And while we get that reported, we'll show you the Northwestern Mutual replay for that last pass from Valajos down to Johnson. Dribbles down to the left side, looking for Johnson, tosses it down into Sophia Johnson. They work to get the shot in. It's Harper. Her three ball is no good, and we're going to get a foul going the other way. The last foul was reported against Adriana Madrid. That was her first personal, team second for Willowbrook Westview Hills. On the opposite side now for Hickory Creek, that foul goes against Haven Enselman, and they say that's going to be her third personal already. Basketball will go out of bounds on the turnover. It's going to be Hickory Creek ball here. They're going to leave Enselman in. They're leaving Johnson in. And now we'll get a timeout called by Caitlin Martin for the Tigers. 2:21 left here in the second. Willowbrook Westview Hills leads 19-13. We're back in 30 seconds.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Tigers took the timeout. It was their first of the basketball game. They've got the basketball, and they trail by 6 here late in the first half of our third place contest. New Lenox Liberty taking on Normal Kingsley in our championship game scheduled for 7:30. Enselman drove to the basket, went high off the glass, and it was no good. Onik grabbed the rebound. Her shot was no good as well, got blocked and went out of bounds. They get it inbound to Harper. High off the glass is no good. She'll get her own rebound, and the Tigers will reset. She'll drive in, kicks it out. Three ball from Enselman. Off the front of the rim, Onik grabs a rebound. Her second on this possession. And now we'll get a jump ball as Sophia Johnson was able to get her hands on it, and it'll belong here to the Wildcats. Starting to see lots of orange pile up here as the Tigers are in orange, and Normal Kingsley will be dressed in their orange tonight as well. And we start to see many of their fans making their way into the gymnasium. Long three ball on the way again from Carly Brunel. Doesn't find the mark. Valajos trying to chase it down. She won't get there in time. It'll be out of bounds and belong back to Hickory Creek. With the basketball is Harper. She'll stop and pop from the volleyball line. Almost goes in. Sophia Johnson grabs the rebound. And here comes Willowbrook Westview Hills. We are seeing both of these teams play a lot more loose and hopefully having a little more fun here tonight. Sophia Johnson goes up with it. Both of these teams very frustrated in their semifinal efforts. But they seem to be enjoying themselves here tonight and playing with a lot more rhythm and flow. They get it over to Shanahan. Back to Enselman. She'll fire up another three, and that one hits the mark. Haven Enselman knocks one down from 19-9. It's a 19-16 basketball game here with 1 minute left to go in the first half. Down to Brunel. Ball fake. Drives in the baseline. Goes up with the right-handed runner, and she'll get fouled. Will Carly Brunel. Foul's going to go against number 11. That's going to be Bridget Gallagher on the third team foul of the quarter here for Hickory Creek. For Gallagher, it'll be her third personal foul as well. So Enselman and Gallagher with 3 fouls each here in the first half. They whip the basketball around. This is Brunel. Picks it up at the volleyball line to Valajos. She'll drive into Johnson. Shot from 16 feet is no good, and Enselman will grab the board. The tall, talented Haven Enselman going coast to coast with it. Goes up with the right hand and finishes on the layup. Haven Enselman knocks it in for 2 more, and we're down to a 1-point ball game here with 33 seconds. Westview Hills led by as many as 10. They lead by 1. Brunel dumps it into Johnson. Johnson's got to pick it up, goes off the glass, and good. Sophia Johnson able to finish. And it's a 21-18 ball game with 18 seconds left to go here in the first half. Harper with it. Crossover dribble, picks it up at the top of the key to Enselman. Nice cut. Gets it into Harper. She's got to get rid of it. Goes out to Onik. Her shot's no good. 5 seconds. Here comes Valajos sprinting down the court. 3, 2, they get it to Brunel. Her shot is up in time. Off the glass and no good. We've reached halftime of our third place contest. Willowbrook Westview Hills leads Frankfort Hickory Creek 21-18. We'll be back with some halftime stats and more coming up here on Central Illinois Sports.
GSI Grain Bins. Maximize your profitability. From the initial site to developing your custom grain storage plan to the completion of the project. Mixer Lumber Company. We will be with you every step of the way. Mixer Lumber Company, your trusted GSI grain bin dealer.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
We welcome you back here to Central Illinois Sports as we are at the halftime break of our IESA 7th grade Class 4A state third place contest between Willowbrook Westview Hills and Frankfort Hickory Creek. Westview Hills leading 21-18 as we've reached the end of 2 quarters of play. They're led by as many as 10 in the contest. They were up by 14-4 here at one point before a 7-point run at the end of the first quarter tightened things up here for the Tigers. They'd be able to cut the deficit down to as much as 1 point here before Westview was able to extend back at the end of the first half. Scoring in the first half for you looks a little bit like this. For Westview Hills, Reese McKissack has 1 point, Carly Brunel has 15, and Sophia Johnson has 5 for Tim Strizo's squad. On the opposite side, for Hickory Creek, just 2 players in the scoring column here. Katie Harper has 5, and Haven Enselman has 13. Some things to keep on as we get to the second half is going to be foul trouble. Bridget Gallagher and Haven Enselman both have 3 fouls apiece for Hickory Creek. On the opposite side, Sophia Johnson has 2, Carly Brunel has 1, Elena Vallajos also has 1. On the opposite side for Hickory Creek, Katie Harper has also been whistled for 1 foul. We're in the third place contest. New Lenox Liberty will take on Normal Kingsley in our championship game scheduled for around 7:30 here tonight. If you're watching us for the first time on Central Illinois Sports, we thank you for your patronage here this evening. We remind you that your purchase tonight also includes the 8th grade tournaments coming up next weekend. We have teams at all 4 sites for the IESA state tournaments. We'll also bring you live coverage of the boys tournaments coming up in February, and then when we get to March, we'll be covering 7th and 8th grade girls volleyball in the first year of our partnership here with the IESA. 2 teams that have been playing very loose here today. We've been seeing a lot of shots fired up on both sides, a lot of 3-pointers fired up here as each of these teams really just kind of letting it all hang out, playing it with a little bit more relaxed atmosphere here tonight. We told you in the pregame show, we heard Tim Strizo say we're going to come down here and have fun tonight. I know they did not have a lot of practice as long as they held to the schedule, which we heard him say in the postgame after the semifinal loss. And for Hickory Creek, Enselman, Harper, and the rest of the crew here really just kind of playing with a little bit more flow than we saw them in the semifinal. It was really a tough draw for them against Normal Kingsley as they were very frustrated on the offensive side. They're really trying to let some things go here this evening. The last game of the season for both of these teams. Both of them bring home a trophy tonight. One of them would like to take home a win here as well. We'll step away for a couple of minutes to tell you about some of the wonderful sponsors that help bring us high school and junior high basketball all season long on Central Illinois Sports. When we come back, it's the second half of Westview Hills taking on Hickory Creek. We're live from Morton Junior High School.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
I love training. I like to help people improve on their tasks. That food has been providing everything for me. They just treat you so well. When my life needed an opportunity, I chose that.
Both teams head out of their respective benches here. It looks like the starting five for both sides here to begin the second half. It's going to be Hickory Creek basketball as we start the third quarter. They trail 21-18 as we've still got music playing here. We're going to have to get that taken care of at some point. But it's a nice little soundtrack here, I guess, as we get started in the third quarter. Harper driving in. The officials just letting us play as now they tend to it. And they get the music off of the PA here. Just like an NBA game where you've got an organ or some music over the speakers. Kimball with the basketball, works it up to Vlahos around to the left wing. This is McKissack with it. She'll toss it back over to the right side. Brunel ball fake, and they say she'll drag the foot before she started dribbling. And it'll be a travel and a turnover here against the Wildcats. First of two games here for you tonight on Central Illinois Sports. We're live from Morton Junior High School and the 4A state championships. Ball fake from Harper. Dribbles into double coverage, gets tipped away from Brunel. She won't be able to get a hand on it to keep it in play, but the hustle play will reset things here for Hickory Creek with 5:18 left to go in the third. Harper will take the basketball. A little bit of a matchup zone look here now in a 2-3 set for Westview Hills. McKissack gets her hands on it, able to pick it up. It's a loose ball. Now it's going to be a foul against Katie Harper. For Harper, that'll be her second personal. Team first of the quarter here against Hickory Creek. Once again, we reset the fouls at the end of every quarter. After 5 team fouls, we go to double bonus shooting. Vlahos brings it, now it gets stolen away from Harper. Harper with the steal, gets it into her left hand, goes up with it, high off the glass, no good. It's a loose ball, Vlahos comes down with it. Katie Harper got a hand on it, but her foot was on the inbound line. It'll be out of bounds off the Tigers and belong here to the Wildcats. The Cat is taking home a third-place trophy here tonight. We just don't know which one. Vlahos picks up the dribble at the volleyball line, has to get rid of it, and finds Brunel. Her free throw jumper is up and good for Carly Brunel. Give her 2. That makes 17 on the night for Carly Brunel. It's a 23-18 contest here. Westview Hills with the lead. Enselman fires up a 3. Her answer is good. Haven Enselman has had a really nice ball game. Make it a 21-23 night. Now she has got 16 points of her team's 21. Katie Harper's got the other 5. McKissack with the basketball on the left wing. Shanahan gets a hand on it. Stolen away. McKissack driving for it. And now both girls will get their hands on it, and the officials say we'll call a jump and we'll reset it. Possession will belong to Westview Hills. Fans starting to get into this one now as it's started to become a really competitive contest here as we reach the midway point of the third quarter. Vlahos drives in. Up with the right-handed runner is good. Elena Vlahos with a right-handed runner makes it a 4-point lead for the Wildcats, 25-21. Harper down on the other side. Her layup is good. 25-23 as the two teams quickly trade points. Brunel goes up with it. Her runner no good. Johnson with the rebound, goes up, she'll get fouled. And now for Katie Harper, that is going to be her third personal foul. Team second of the quarter against Hickory Creek. Third of the contest against Harper. Sophia Johnson will step to the free throw line with 5 points. First free throw is up, and it is good. 26-23 with 3:38 left to go here in the third. As they'll ask her to check her jersey to make sure it's fully tucked in. Second free throw, off the mark, no good. Harper pushes the pace here, gets it to Shanahan, kicks it out to Bonsu. She'll fire up a 3. Bonsu knocks it down from 19-9 for Brooke Bonsu. Her first 3 points of the basketball game. We are tied at 26. It was a 10-point deficit early on here for Hickory Creek. Brunel, step back 3 from the corner is no good. Harper will try and chase it down. She picks it up. Here comes Hickory Creek looking for the lead here. Drives in, goes up with the left hand. Off the rim, no good. Kimball comes down with the rebound. It's a loose ball, though. It gets tipped away, and now it's going to be Gallagher. Gallagher's three, no good. Tim Strizo wants to take a timeout. We'll take it two. 2:56 left to go in the third. We are tied at 26. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm. Fresh Yours on You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours on You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
The Wildcats took the timeout. It is their second of the contest. Hickory Creek still has 4 timeouts under their belt to use if they need. It's a tie ball game on a three-pointer from Brooke Bonsu as Hickory Creek has battled back into this one. They'll extend the pressure now, trying to force the Wildcats into some more turnovers. Brunel thought about another long three, dribbled in as Wildcats work it around. It's Valajos running shot from the free throw line is no good. Kimball with it. Kimball in and out of the rim, no good. It's going to be a loose ball, and it'll go off of Westview Hills and belong to the Hickory Creek Tigers. Old Uncle Mo Mentum has shifted to the way of Hickory Creek here as they look to regain a lead here in this contest. 2:30 left to go in the third. Enselman with it, drives into the lane, goes up from the 12-foot with a right-handed runner. Johnson will grab the rebound. Valajos, guarded by Shanahan, picks it up top of the key, works it over. This is Kimball down into the corner to Brunels. They try to find Johnson, and they do. She'll take a dribble, goes up with it. She'll get fouled and go to the free throw line. And if that is against Haven Enselman, that is a big blow to this Tigers squad. They are going to whistle it against Haven Enselman. Third team foul of the quarter here against Hickory Creek. For Enselman, it will be her 4th. Johnson's first free throw is up and good. Westview Hills retakes the lead. Jayla Thomas is going to come in. Enselman will take a seat. They're going to have to look to Brooke Bonsu on the inside for some interior defense. Johnson's second free throw up and no good. She's got 7 points on the evening. Shanahan with the basketball. Picks it up. Back out to Harper. Harper goes up with the running left hand. No good. Rebound comes down to Carly Brunel. We'll see how Westview Hills is able to attack here with Enselman on the bench. 3 ball from Valajos. Off the back of the rim is no good. She'll chase it down and get her own rebound. Now it's Brunel this time. Misses the mark as well. It's McKissack. Goes in, but she will take an extra step without dribbling, and it'll be a turnover. As Reese McKissack got a little too headstrong on the offensive rebound. 1:43 left to go here in the third quarter. Westview Hills leads Hickory Creek 27-26 in what has been a very fun contest here so far. Harper with it. Drives into triple coverage. Kicks it out. This is Gallagher. No good. Kimball comes down with the rebound. Valajos will dribble it up. Her team up by 1 with 1:25 left here in the third frame. Guarded out by Molly Shanahan. Crossover dribble to the free throw line. Back to McKissack. Brunel thought about it. Runner from the right elbow is good. Carly Brunel has had a game. 19 points on the night here tonight. Her team up by 3 with just a minute and change left to go in the third quarter. Harper goes up. High off the glass, no good. Maddie Kimball will come down with the rebound for Westview Hills. Kimball with the basketball. Brunel. Jump shot no good from the free throw line. Thomas got in on it. Now it's going to be a foul against Westview Hills as Maddie Kimball got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. It'll be the second personal foul for Maddie Kimball. Team first of the quarter here for Westview Hills. 46 seconds left. for Hickory Creek to cut down this 3-point deficit as we reach the end of the quarter. It'll be Harper with the basketball. Shanahan fires up a long three, high off the glass, won't find the mark as Kimball grabs another rebound. Vallajos with it, down to Johnson. Baseline drive for Sophia Johnson is good. Sophia Johnson gets 2 more. Give her 9 on the night. 20 seconds left to go. Jayla Thomas, cross-court pass. They work it back up. Shanahan back to the left side now. Harper, 10 seconds, drives in, goes up with the left hand. Nice move from Katie Harper to knock it down for 2 more. She's got 9 on the night. It's a 31-28 lead here. Vallajos' shot at the buzzer is no good as we reshoot to the end of the third quarter. We show you that last little nice move from Sophia Johnson as Westview Hills leads. Vallajos with it, down to Johnson. Baseline drive for Sophia Johnson is good. With fourth quarter play-by-play here in just a second.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy. Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Underway with fourth quarter action as Katie Harper drives to the basket. It'll be a foul on the floor quickly against Westview Hills to start things here in the final frame. That foul will get issued against Carly Brunel. That's going to be her second, team first of the quarter. 3-ball from Harper is up and no good. Rebound comes down to Enselman. She'll put it in. 31-30 for Enselman now. She's got 18 points. Vallajos with the basketball. Dribbles at the volleyball line, now gets it back into Brunel. They get it back up to the young point guard at the volleyball line, and Westview Hills will reset. Johnson in the post along with Kimball. It's a 3-guard in the backcourt here as Vallajos drives baseline. Finds Johnson on a nice feed. Nice dime again. Elena Vallajos has had a really nice game handling the ball and distributing here for Westview Hills. For Johnson now 11 points on the night. A long 3-ball banked in on an answer from Katie Harper. Give her 12. We're tied at 33. This has been as fun a ball game as we have seen all tournament long. Baseline drive for Brunel, up with the right hand, no good. Loose ball rebound grabbed by Gallagher. Enselman drives in. She'll pull it back out and reset here with 4:48. Fires up a long 3. Comes off the front of the rim and no good. The rebound falls down into Carly Brunel's hands. She has got 19 points of her team's 33 here this evening. They try to toss it down. Enselman gets her hand in the passing lane, dives for it as it goes out of bounds. The hustle play will result in a Wildcats basketball. Westview Hills wants to talk it over. We've got a tie game. Stick around for the end of this one coming up here in 30 seconds.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Resetting things for you here. Westview Hills has 2 timeouts remaining. Frankfort Hickory Creek still with 4 to go. Just 1 team foul now for Westview Hills. No team fouls yet so far here for Hickory Creek as we're a minute and a half into the final quarter. We are tied up here. Haven Enselman has 18 points. Katie Harper has 12. On the flip side, Carly Brunel has 19. Sophia Johnson has 11 for the Wildcats. They've got the basketball. It's a 3-2 zone look now here as they get it to Johnson. 12-foot jumper on the baseline is no good. Enselman will grab the rebound. She'll push the tempo here for Hickory Creek. Gets tripped up. Valajos with a steal. Wildcats get an opportunity now. Back to a 2-3 look here for Hickory Creek this time. They're shifting up zone defenses. Brunel's runner off the back of the iron is not good. Kimball comes up with the rebound. Valajos to Kimball on the right wing now. Valajos' shot no good off the glass. Katie Harper comes down with it. 3:48 left to go. Harper drives in, up with the left hand is no good. Brunel will grab another rebound. The crowd has become audibly more noticeable here as we reach the final minutes of what is now a tie basketball game. And did not start out to look that way. It looked like Westview Hills might run away with it. Brunel tried to get it into Johnson. Quickly shut down there in the passing lane. She takes a few dribbles, works it around over. And now this is Valajos. Kimball with the basketball. And it'll get blocked and out of bounds. Bonesu will check back in along with Mackenzie Onyx. Sitting down is going to be Bridget Gallagher along with number 5, Emerson Callahan. 3-ball from Brunel. Doesn't find the mark that time. Valajos grabs the offensive rebound. Wildcats will get another try with 3:12. Now they get it into Johnson. Spins right. Goes up with it. No good. Kimball comes down with a rebound. A third chance now here for Westview Hills. Valajos with it. She's got to get rid of the basketball. She's tightly guarded out by Harper. Driving in. Brunel with the runners. No good. Bonesu grabs a rebound. She has really played an integral part here in this one for Hickory Creek. Driving in is Enselman. Goes through, draws double contact. No call. And now she gets a rebound on the miss from Onyx. And now we're going to get a whistle. And we'll see what the officials divvy out on this play. It's going to be a foul against Westview Hills. It'll be their second of the quarter. Foul is going to go against Sophia Johnson. It'll be her third, and Enselman goes to the free throw line. First one is up, and it's good. Hickory Creek reclaims the lead, 34-33. Shanahan will check back in. Sitting down will be Elise Meter. Enselman's free throw is up and good. Give her 20 points on the night for Haven Enselman. It's a 35-33 lead, and Hickory Creek trying to stage a great comeback here in the third place contest. Valajos with the basketball, stops at the free throw line, fires one up, goes off the back of the glass, rebound by Johnson, and now they'll get the foul call as she goes up with it, and Sophia Johnson will head back to the free throw line. First foul of the quarter against Hickory Creek. Foul is going to get whistled against Mackenzie Onyx. That'll be her first. Johnson heads to the free throw line with 11 points on the night. First one rolls around the rim and out is no good. Championship game coming up here in just a little bit between the Normal Kingsley Cougars and the New Lenox Liberty Patriots, scheduled to start at 7:30. Johnson's second free throw. Up off the right side of the rim. Enselman will grab the rebound, and here comes Hickory Creek. Harper's going to push the tempo here for the team in white. Drives in. Valajos gets a hand on it. Now it's going to be stolen by McKissack. She's got to find somebody to take over the ball handling and gives it to Carly Brunel. Guarded out by Harper. Picks it up in the corner. 2:14 left to go in this one. Looking for Johnson. They just haven't been able to get her the basketball as often as maybe they would like in the post. And now we'll get a backcourt foul against Molly Shanahan. That's going to be her first. Team number 2 against Hickory Creek here in the fourth quarter. Wildcats trail by 2. They've got the basketball on their side of the court here with 2:05 left to go in the fourth. Kimball will inbounds. Looked for Johnson in the corner. Instead gives it to Valajos. Dribbles around now, guarded by Onyx. Picks up the dribble. Back to the midcourt logo is Carly Brunel. McKissack looked for Kimball. Nothing was there. They get it back to the top of the key. Valajos, ball fake. Drives to the right side. Closed out by Enselman. It's a hustle play for Katie Harper. Gets it all the way down to Onyx, but now McKissick steals it away. Some nice defensive stops here on both sides. Brunel fires up a 3. In and out of the rim, no good. McKissack came running in for it. It'll go out of bounds off of number 4, and it'll belong to Hickory Creek here with 1:32 left to go. Somebody's taking a timeout. We believe it is Westview Hills. We'll take it too. 1:32 left to go in this one. Hickory Creek up by 2. We're back in 30 seconds.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors. Game Masters has the largest selection of gun safes in the tri-state area. That's right, everything from the vaults, vault doors, and safe accessories. Only the quality brands like Fort Knox, American Security, Browning, and Liberty. Come in and check out the displays or go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection online as well.
Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
1:32 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Hickory Creek leads Westview Hills 35-33 here in our third place contest. This has been a very fun, very up and down game here with a lot of hustle plays on both sides. Both coaches really just letting their stars kind of dictate the pace here in this basketball game. We have not seen a ton of direction on the sidelines, really just letting the girls play here tonight. Hickory Creek will spread things out here. It's still a little bit of a zone look from Westview Hills, and they're going to have to break out of it here and try and guard the basketball. Enselman with it. Dribbling around, she has the officials count and hands it off to Katie Harper. 1:10 left to go. Dribbles through double coverage, and that's going to be a defensive stop as Harper will drag the foot, and it'll be a turnover on traveling here. Westview Hills will get the opportunity to tie or take the lead. Hickory Creek with 4 timeouts. Westview Hills just with 1 left. It gets tipped away. Bonesu comes up with it. It's a steal for the Tigers. Enselman brings it across the time stripe. Harper at the volleyball line. Guarded out by Valajos. Picks up her dribble at the midcourt logo. To Enselman, back to Harper. Drives in. This is Bonesu. Right side 3. Brooke Bonesu in and out. No good. Sophia Johnson grabs the rebound. 40 seconds left to go. It's a 2-point deficit here for the Wildcats. Valajos with it. Brunel, ball fake, drives in, goes up with the right hand, blocked by Bonesu. It's a loose ball. Who's going to come up with it? It's Mackenzie Onik. 29 seconds left to go, and she'll get fouled by Valajos. It'll be the third team foul of the quarter. For Valajos, it'll just be her second of the contest. Caitlin Martin wants a timeout to talk things over with Hickory Creek. We will take it too. 28 seconds left to go with this one. We'll get the finish for you here in just a second on Central Illinois Sports.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already, he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply. Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
Resetting the scene for you here at Morton Junior High School. Hickory Creek leads Westview Hills 35-33. 28 seconds left. Hickory Creek has the basketball. In the event of a jump ball or a tie-up, Westview Hills will get it back. Each team has some fouls to give before they get to the bonus. This is Shanahan back across the time stripe now to Enselman. She picks it up away from the basket, back to Harper. They're trying to play keep away with 20 seconds left to go. Back to Bonesu. Someone will have to foul to stop this clock. Enselman with it. Over to Harper. 13 seconds. Valajos tried, didn't get the call there. Reaches in again, and now she'll get the whistle with 9.6 left to go. 4th team foul. Next foul will send Hickory Creek here to the free throw line with 9.6 left. For Valajos, it's her 3rd. Enselman with the basketball. Gets it to Katie Harper. They've got a foul here quickly. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Enselman, they're going to dribble it out, and Hickory Creek, not quite yet, is likely to win the basketball game. Valajos will pick up the foul. It's going to be her 4th personal. That should be 5 to send us to the free throw line, unless our math is off up here, and it is not. Katie Harper will step to the free throw line, looking to ice this one out here for Hickory Creek. They trailed by as many as 10 in the first quarter. They now lead by 2 with 1 second left on the clock. First one's up, and it is good. Make it 36-33 for Harper. That's 13 points on the night. Second one's up, no good. Rebound comes down to Enselman, and that's going to do it. Frankfort. Hickory Creek rebounds from a 10-point deficit early in the contest and claims a 36-33 win over Westview Hills to claim third place here in Class 4A in the 7th grade girls level. We will step away for just a moment. When we come back, final statistics and more here from Morton. You're watching everything live for Girls State Championship action on Central Illinois Sports.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Well, we welcome you back here to Central Illinois Sports as some fans are starting to file in here for both sides. We're getting ready for our award ceremony. We'll try to stick around here as long as we can with you as Willowbrook Westview Hills will be the first team to receive their award here tonight, as Elena Valajos is going to win the sportsmanship pin here for Willowbrook Westview Hills. And on the opposite side, someone got the sportsmanship pin, but we did not quite hear. It's going to be Mackenzie Onick, number 25 here for Hickory Creek, as those two young ladies receive the sportsmanship pin awarded here by the IESA staff, as all teams in regional, sectionals, and state tournaments each will receive one of those awards for these contests. Final scoring breakdown for you here as we get ready to award some trophies and individual medals here tonight for Willowbrook Westview Hills. Reese McKissack finishes with 1 point. Elena Valajos finishes with 2. Carly Brunel finishes with 19 to lead the Wildcats, and Sophia Johnson finishes with 11.
Medallions will be awarded first to the members of both teams.
For Willowbrook Westview Hills, they'll finish with a record of 13 wins and 3 losses, bringing home a 4th place game here as they are taking their time introducing everyone here tonight as we get ready for the ceremony.
Wildcats of Willowbrook Westview Hills, who finished the season in 4th place with a final record of 13 wins and 3 losses.
So they'll get ready to do these. We remind you, after this is over, we will reset our stream here at Central Illinois Sports and get you ready for the championship contest that will be on a separate YouTube stream. You'll be able to simply back out, find the new stream when it's online, and we'll get you ready to go. So recapping the season here for Willowbrook Westview Hills, a record of 13 wins and 3 losses. They defeated Lamont Old Quarry, also defeated Butler Oakbrook, Westmont Junior High, Darien Eisenhower, Burr Ridge Middle School, Downers Grove Lakeview, Cass Darien, along with Burr Ridge Grover and Woolridge Jefferson. Their only loss of the season before the state tournament came to the hands of Lyle. They defeated Homer Glen Homer, Lamont Old Quarry, and Bolingbrook Jane Addams in the postseason to get here, defeated Arlington Heights South in the quarterfinal, and lost to New Lenox Liberty in the semi, and fall tonight by a score of 36-33. So we start to see the girls get some of their individual medals here, something that will look very nice on the nightstands and dressers and bulletin board walls of these young ladies here for the year to come, as Willowbrook Westview Hills finishes with the 13-3 record. This has been a fun team to watch here over the 3 games here at Morton. Really enjoyed the play of Elena Valajos, the really talented point guard in the backcourt. Reese McKissack was very, what would be the best word to say? Very scrappy guard was number 4, Reese McKissack. We also enjoyed seeing Carly Brunel, a really nice shooting forward, really able to move the ball well. Sophia Johnson is a big force inside. We maybe didn't get to see the best tournament out of here because she got into foul trouble in the semifinal, but rebounded with a really nice effort here tonight in the 3rd place contest.
Now please meet the Tigers of Frankfort Hickory Creek, who finished the season in 3rd place
as we get ready to introduce the Hickory Creek Tigers, a record of 24 wins and 1 loss to wrap up the season here for Hickory Creek. They defeated New Lenox Liberty, who will be playing in the championship game in the season opener this year. They also defeated New Lenox Martino. They have defeated Manitou. They've defeated Lamont Old Quarry, Homer Glen Homer, Lockport Oak Prairie, Homewood Hart, Manuka, Frankfort Summit Hill, Manhattan, Shorewood Troy, Monica. As that wraps up their regular season schedule, they defeated Frankfort Summit Hill, Flossmoor Parker, and Homewood Hart in the postseason. Defeated St. Jacob Triad in the quarterfinal, lost to Normal Kingsley Saturday night in the semifinal, but come out on top here 36-33 in tonight's third place contest to bring home a third place trophy in a 24-1 season. As again, some really nice talented players here on this squad. Of course, we talk about Haven Enselman, the standout forward, getting her medal right here, along with number 20, Katie Harper, who had a really nice tournament and may have been the bigger mainstay here, as Enselman got into foul trouble quite a bit here in our last 2 contests of the week. You also got to see the scrappy guard Molly Shanahan, Brooke Bonsu, who really had some standout plays here tonight. Maybe her best game of the tournament came tonight, and we saw a lot of great play from Jayla Thomas, Emerson Callahan, Bridget Gallagher, and more here for Caitlin Martin's squad as they finished with a 24-1 record and third place here in 2023.
Captains of Willowbrook Westview Hills, please step forward to receive your 4th place trophy. Congratulations to the Wildcats on a great season.
Willowbrook Westview Hills claims their 4th place trophy here for 2023. That'll look nice in the trophy case somewhere up in the Westview Hills hallway.
Captains for Frankfort, Hickory Creek, please step
And
forward.
Katie Harper and Haven Enselman step forward to get the third place trophy as well. Hickory Creek ends their season with a win, and Westview Hills ends their season with a nice effort here tonight and a 4th place trophy. We're going to step away. We're going to reset things here on the stream as the crowd is filing in greatly here for the Normal Kingsley side. When we get things reset, we'll be back for our state championship. We'll have a little bit of a break as they're going to give some fans the opportunity to step onto the court. So give us a few minutes. We'll get the stream reset for you. When we come back, it is Normal Kingsley and New Lenox Liberty, our state championship coming up here in just a little bit on Central Illinois Sports.